Hey, welcome back to another YouTube video. So I'm back at Spring Cottage Fishery, one of my favourite venues. I've done a few videos on here before. If you look at my channel, you'll go and have a look and you'll see plenty of matches and also pleasure fishing sessions on here. But today I just want to come out again and just do a little bit of a pleasure fishing session. I've got some matches coming up soon. And I just want, like I said on one of my previous sessions I did on here, I just want to try different techniques. So today is just really going back to basics. I just want to come out and fish the Waggler on here and just see what I can get. We've had a lot of cold weather, a lot of frost, a lot of rain going in. I don't know how it's going to perform. Who knows, I may not catch a fish, but hopefully we might get a few bites. But guys, really simple, just fishing the Waggler. That's all I'm going to be doing today. I haven't set up yet, but I'm going to mix my ground bait. I'm going to get 3 balls of ground bait in over the swim. I'm going to leave it around 30 to 40 minutes, and then while I'm setting up, we'll go and give it a fish, and hopefully we'll catch a few fish. But like I say, really simple today, quick and easy, basic techniques, fishing the Waggler and see if we can get a few skimmers, and who knows, maybe a couple of carp. Carry on watching, let's see how we get on. Okay, so we're just going to chop some worms up. We're going to kick the swim off in a minute by putting some balls of ground bait in, and this is really a little bit old school. I'm just going to ball them in. I mean, normally you'd use a pole and you'd drop them in a little bit more accurate, but this is just really a pleasure fishing today. I want to keep it really simple and just show you guys that sometimes just going back to basics can really work. We go out there these days, we either pleasure fish or we match fish, and we're getting our poles out at 13, 14, 16 meters, and we're just trying to be super accurate. And I think as it gets here to the colder months now, the fish don't really want the pole over their heads. I mean, okay, you can fish a pole with a long lash between the float and the end of the pole, but sometimes even that can just spook fish. And I just think getting the Waggler out, getting some ground bait in at the beginning, when if you're fishing a match, you throw your ground bait in at the beginning, or if you're pleasure fishing, just throw it in as you're setting up, and then while you're setting up, that ground bait is going to settle. If you was to fish a match, I would definitely just throw the ground bait in, and then just, I mean, you could use your pole and drop it in and then go back onto the wag. But either way, I'd put the ground bait in. I'd probably leave it at least 40, 45 minutes before I fished it. And then that means it's just going to settle. The fish will come over it, get some confidence before you go on it. So I'm going to kick this off. I'm basically going to put out 3 balls of ground bait. So I've got 3 big handfuls there. And I'm just now going to mix in some chopped worm, and I'm going to put in some maggots as well. Not loads of worm there. I just got probably maybe half a handful there, but like I say, it's going to be 3 balls of ground bait here. I'm going to put in literally a handful of maggots there, and there's going to be plenty of bait going in there in terms of for the fish to grub around on. You got the ground bait, you got the maggots, you got the chopped worm. It's going to be hopefully enough to get some fish in on the swim and then keep them occupied. So get my glasses on. So I'm going to make a nice big ball of ground bait. I have made this quite firm. I have only got about 3.5 foot of water, so well, I know I'll only have 3.5 foot. I haven't actually set up yet and I haven't plumbed up, but I have fished this venue before, and I know that where I'm going to be fishing today is roughly around between the 3.5 foot. So nice and hard. So that's 1. And 2. So I'm just going to make the 2 up, and then I'll make the 3rd up in a minute, because if I leave them too long, I've got live maggots and they'll just be crawling out and breaking the ground bait up. So I'm now going to throw this in. There we go. You don't have to be overly super accurate here. I mean, that little bit broke up there, probably wasn't firm enough, but I'm going to just do this again. There we go, that's a bit better. And then 1 more. Nice big ball of ground bait. Loads of offerings in there, maggots, chopped worm. And if I had casters, I'd have even put casters in, but don't have them today. So make this nice and firm. Don't want it to break up. There we go. 3 big balls of ground bait in. I'm now going to set my Waggler rod up, and it's going to probably take me around 20-25 minutes. That's going to settle, but really around 40 minutes, that's when I'll probably start fishing it and go over the top, and we'll see what we can get. Okay, so I'm just going to plumb up. So I've basically got an SSG shot on, I've put that, more often than not, I would put it on my hook or just above the hook. But I've gone and put it actually at 12 inches because I want to fish roughly 12 inches over depth. No, there we go, look. Oh, floats just appeared and then disappeared. So I'm almost there. So it looks like, I'm just going to cast out again actually, just to my right, because where I was 20-30 seconds ago, because the float was definitely visible. There we go, float's visible. It's just gone under. So it's done the same thing a couple of foot across. So I'm not far away now. So I'm going to add about 2 inches there. Let's see what we got. Like I say, just got an SSG float shot on as my sort of plummet effectively. Basically that means you're not going to make a lot of noise. Just bring that back. There we go, floats now appeared. And disappeared. Let's put it back there, bring it in. There you go. I've just reeled that in about 1 metre towards me. There, look at that. I'm only fishing probably about, that's probably only about 8 metres out, and it just started to show. So the float sat nicely. Blimey, there's a lot of water gone in. I'm going to measure this in a minute and see how much water has actually gone in over the last couple of weeks. There we go, the tip of the float is now showing. I'm going to stick with that. I'm happy with that. I know I'm pretty much there. Like I say, I'm 12 inches over depth, so if I do find a little hole, it doesn't matter. Okay, so I gave it about 40 minutes now. That ground bait's been settled, and I've just decided to give it a go. I've just finished setting up, so I've got a single maggot on. Like I say, I've got about 5.5 foot of water when I set up and plummet earlier. 5.5 foot of water, a lot of water has gone in. So I've got a single maggot on. Now I'm just going to put my hood up. It's getting a little bit cold. So all of a sudden it's just gone a little bit chilly. And I'm sure it won't be long before we get up. They start feeding and we get a few bites. But a really simple technique, fishing the Waggler. I've got the wind sort of, it was on my back when I first started, but now it's blowing left to right. And we've got some undercurrent as well. It's going from, the toe is going from right to left. But that wind is cutting across. Oh, there we go. We've got a bite. First fish. There we go. Didn't take long. Finally, the skimmers have come on that ground bait. There we go. Not a bad first fish. Pull my hood down. Nice skimmer, probably about, I don't know, give myself 7-8 ounces maybe. Lovely fish. Start the day. Just get me in it, get him back in. There we go, got a bite. Oh, lift bite, went down, came up. I've had a couple of those bites now where they just don't go under. Just getting the lift bite. There we go, fish on. Just another little skimmer again. But now look at that, got a lovely rainbow right in front of us now. But guys, I think I'm going to end it there. It was a bit of a tough day today. I wasn't expecting loads and loads of bites. I mean, I put those balls of ground bait in. I didn't know whether that would work or not. I mean, maybe it clearly could have put the fish off, who knows. But I just think we've had a lot of cold weather. We've had a lot of rain going in. We've got an extra 2 foot on the pool as well. I think no matter what I'd have tried today, I probably wouldn't have caught much. And I wasn't expecting, like I say, loads of bites. But the skimmers in the end did come over that ground bait. I ended up catching 4 skimmers. I missed a few bites, but that's just the way it goes. That's how it is on the day. It goes to show that even fishing what I call an easy technique, the Waggler fishing, the fishing itself isn't going to be easy. It's all down to the conditions, the temperature, the amount of rain we've had, the freezing conditions. That's clearly put them off. But guys, that's the way it is. I'm just going to carry on. I'm going to have another 5 minutes, but hopefully you've enjoyed the video. If you haven't already, guys, please do subscribe to my channel. It is free and it's easy, and it only takes 2 seconds. Also, don't forget to drop the video a like, and if you spare a few seconds, please do leave a comment. But guys, hopefully you've enjoyed this. Tight lines, and I'll see you on the next one.